Hi, welcome to my channel about embedded systems, fischertechnik and robotics. As you can see, this video is focused on my driving robot Discovery based on the fischertechnik TXT controller running embedded Linux. The whole robot is made of fischertechnik. This time the focus is on the visualization of the sensors, this one and this one. And I want to use LEDs for that. I tried that with two different projects already. My walking robot, which was not a success, and for some reason, and with my robot arm, which was a success. But the arm uses a very different controller. Should not be a problem, so I'm going to try it here as well. The other one is driving while making images with the camera. That does not work for some reason while I'm taking images, and without the camera it does drive. So why is that? That was the end of last time, but what to focus with? Let's start with adding visualization to the sensors. Alright, so starting off with this sensor and this LED. Here's the camera. So what I need to do is take this sensor, connect the LED and see if the LED is going to show something. Now this is the connection between the frame and the sensor, and I can't do anything at this moment. Let me see. This is one and this should be two, but it won't connect, so I have to disconnect the sensor. Disconnect it altogether and then connect them. So there's a bit of red here, and right now the sensor, which is not activated, and the LED, at least I'm not pressing it, but it is activated. So when I press the sensor it doesn't show activation. The LED is showing some activation. Very faint, but it is doing something. So what I do is move these around. Connect again. No signal from the sensor is coming through, but when I press now the LED is activated a little bit. So that's one thing. It is visualized, but not the way I want to see, because I want to see them both. So that may indicate that I have to redo something with the wires, and this is actually what I want to see, kind of, but how to have that nicely, because this way in the interface that's what goes, that is what the software will register or detect, and that's not good because it's not doing anything. Have to rethink this. Well, the LED is burning, but I have rewired this sensor, and by the way that sensor as well, to the way that I rewired the pneumatic arm, or the robot arm, with pneumatic hand. So with the sensor has now red in the middle and green at the side of the sensor. Then the LED constantly burning until pressed, which is not what I want. I want it to vice versa, off until pressed. Now the point is, obviously, this is also inverse, but constantly it's not changing. And this one without LED is functioning properly. So the question is it being detected while not changing in the diagnostics? So that is something I want to change, or I want to see in the software. So I'll keep this for now and see if the software shows the same result. Let's figure out. So in the current situation with this sensor currently constantly active while it is currently inactive, LED burning. So let's disable this so I can run the software. Contacts are being written to the file. Let's run it. And move the camera position a bit. Aborted. Okay. Not good. And this result clearly shows that despite this little bug, the algorithm doesn't work when the LED is attached. So let's run shortly again. And this is not good at all. And I expect it to run again. Okay. Disconnect. And then it will run. Wait a bit, 2.5 seconds for initialization. Camera thread, yeah, I know. Yep. And that is proper functionality. So, experiment with the LED has failed. Unfortunately. So that's a no-go for this controller. There are 8 inputs for a digital signal, but there are only 4 outputs, and all 4 outputs are occupied. So that's the end of the idea of putting LEDs. Which brings me to the camera, because that's disabled now. So I'm going to enable the cameras step by step and see whatever happens. So at this point it is quite clear that as soon as I enable camera action for 0, it all starts to go wrong, which means that there is something going wrong in camera action. But I can also test one more thing. Camera action 1. What happens if I enable that one? Let's go find out. So this is actually quite remarkable. With camera action 0 nothing happens, and with camera action 1 I have a very nice result. I didn't expect to happen. So whatever is causing it, I need to find out why action 0 is doing it. So let me also find out what happens with camera action 2 being enabled again. Very curious. Nope, nothing. So clearly both camera action 0 and camera action 2 have bad results. And camera action 4 is disabled as far as I can tell. Yep. So yes, it is written into the data log, but it's not doing anything. Is it written into the data log? No, it's not. Just printed on screen. Okay, so that can be an improvement as well, but it's not doing anything. At least camera action 2. Camera action 4, not right. Big question is why? Why is the same algorithm, being camera action, being executed correctly for 1 and not for 0 or 2? Very curious indeed. But that will be something for next time. Finally, let's also take a look at the images. So that is, let's see, the last one, this one, and then there's a result as well. See, that's very different indeed. And from the let's see. Well, anyway, it does work anyway, so that's a relief. And they're nice images as well. Very good. I also wanted to edit the schematics and add an LED, but obviously for reasons shown earlier it doesn't matter, because it doesn't work as intended. So it needs a ground and it needs a signal. This generates the signal. Yeah, I have a voltmeter drawn here, but that's obviously interfacing, and it reverses the signal or it blocks the signal entirely. Not good. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, click the bell for notification, and leave a message, remark or suggestion or comment under the video. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram, and you can support via PayPal, Ko-fi, and by becoming a patron. For more information, visit my Ko-fi page and my Patreon page, also my website with lots of information. And this is going to be continued, obviously. Not for the LEDs, because that seems to be impossible, but for the driving in combination with the camera. For now, have a great day, stay safe, take care, bye.